How does keeping a journal help students in their learning? There are several advantages of encouraging students to keep a journal. One of them is for reflection. Another one is for communication. How does keeping a journal help students in their learning? In Think Mathematics, teachers are encouraged to let students write journals, hopefully on a daily basis, but if not, at least once every chapter. In Think Mathematics, at the end of every chapter, there is a recommendation of a mathematics journal that students can write. Of course, this is but a suggestion. In this example, students, after completing a chapter on multiplication, they are asked to write in their journal. Write a note to a friend who is absent and explain to him how to work out 7 multiplied by 12. You may wish to include a diagram. This is an example of a journal that teachers may use with their students. But of course, there are others. In the teaching guide, we do encourage teachers to let students write journal more often than once a chapter. We suggest that journal writing is an everyday practice. For example, by the end of the lesson where they try to put 42 ice cream cones equally into 3 boxes, teachers may ask students to write in their journal to describe how they have done it, or to look back and compare the methods of solution. How does keeping a journal help students reflect? When students write about a method of solution that either they themselves have come up with or they have heard a friend in the class talk about, they are going back to the critical central concept of the lesson. That will help them refine their ideas, that will help them filter key concepts from less important noise, that help them refine and maybe even extend their understanding of the concepts in the lesson. Keeping a journal allows students to revisit ideas, allows students to filter ideas, and allows students to refine and extend ideas. Over a period of a chapter or a year, by looking at what they have written in the earlier journals compared to the current one, students might also be able to make connections. Keeping a journal allows students to make connections. Keeping a journal also allows for self-reflection. When students look back into their journal entries in the earlier parts of the year, they might be able to see how they have improved in their ability to communicate. So these are some ways students benefit from in keeping journals, in reflecting upon their own learning, but also in communicating of mathematical ideas.